Hi guys, today we're going to continue with covalent bond. We already saw ionic bond and I want you to see these differences. Ionic bond, it's a metal plus a non-metal, alright? And today we're going to see covalent bonds, which is a non-metal plus a non-metal. Why is this so important and why am I making so much emphasis on this? Because when we're going to learn to name, that we're going to learn to name next week, we have to know the differences between the bonds because they are named differently. Alright, so today we're just going to make chemical compounds with the bonds, which is really easy. It's the same thing that we saw in ionic bonds, just using non-metals. Alright, it's the exact same thing. So for example, we're going to make a first example. We have carbon. Carbon is a non-metal, but carbon can have a charge of +4. And we're going to add oxygen. Oxygen has a charge of -2. Remember, this addition needs to add up to 0, so 4 and 2, it's going to give me a 2. So I need to multiply the oxygen times something so that I can give this to 0. So 2 times -2, -4. +4 minus 4 is equal to 0, so my chemical compound is carbon dioxide. Alright, simple as that. Making compounds is the exact same thing. The difference is going to be when we make the naming. And you need to learn the differences between ionic and covalent bond, and not just know the difference, but know how to identify the elements in your periodic table. Remember, these elements that we have here, the last ones, the one on the right, are the non-metals, and then the rest of them are metals. Alright, so you need to know that also very well. Alright, let's make another example. We can have, let's say boron. Boron is also a non-metal that has a positive charge. So we have boron +3. And let's add it with fluorine. Fluorine has a charge of -1. So again, we need to make an addition so that this is added to 0. And so we need to add a number to fluorine so that it multiplies times the -1 and we have a 3. So fluorine, I'm going to multiply it times 3 because 3 times -1 is -3. And it's going to add me up to 0. And my chemical compound is going to be BF3. And that's it. Alright? Again, the whole idea of this is that you learn how to differ the different types of bonds. Okay? And we're just going to stick with ionic and covalent in 9th grade. We're not going to see any other bond. Alright, let me see. We can have carbon, oxygen. Let's use carbon again with a charge of +4, and we're going to use chlorine with a charge of -1. Alright, carbon can have a charge of +4, chlorine has a charge of -1. We need to make chlorine a -4, so I put a 4 on chlorine because 4 times 1 is going to give me -4. +4 minus 4 is equal to 0, so my chemical compound is going to be carbon chlorine, like that, CCl4. Alright, this is covalent bonding. You just need to look for a charge. Yesterday I sent the chart, the periodic table to Diana that has the charges. So if you don't have a periodic table that has the charges, tell Diana to send it by WhatsApp, and you're going to have the charges in there. Alright, I'm going to upload a few examples or a few exercises so that you're able to make them. And on the exercises, what I want is that you identify what type of bond is it, and also write the chemical compound. So if I put you carbon plus chloride, you're going to put me the compound, which is this one, and you're going to put me that it's a covalent bond. Alright, this is very important because of that, we are going to learn how to name. So on the examples I sent, you're going to have to put me if it's covalent or if it's ionic. Alright? If you have questions, please send me a message.